Hey everybody, this is day 3 of our 40 days of humility in the scriptures. What does the scripture say about humility? Today's verse is Proverbs 3:34, and it reads, "Surely he scorns the scornful, but gives grace to the humble." And the interesting thing is that in light of where this is in scriptures, this actually just makes sense. And so I'm good. This is actually at the end of Proverbs 3. Proverbs 34 and 35 are the last two verses of this chapter. But if you slide up to the top of the chapter and you're reading it, verses 3 through 8 are fantastic. And part of this you are actually going to recognize. "Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write on them the tablet of your heart, and so find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil, and it shall be health to your flesh and strength to your bones." I would actually suggest reading all of Proverbs 3 because it really wraps up that humility. But I would like to suggest that the humble are those who do these things. That's wisdom. And when you do those things, God is able to grant you grace and favor because you are putting him first in your life. You are not letting mercy and truth forsake you. Or to put another way, you are walking in truth. You walk in mercy. And do you remember day 1 in Micah 6:8 where it said to act justly, love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God? So here's a little key for my baseline scripture is keep mercy and truth with you at all times. Walk in those things. Bind them around your neck so that they don't leave. Write them on the tablet of your heart, so that's what comes out of your mouth. Live by truth and mercy. And when you do this, you will find favor and high esteem, not just with God, but with man also. So that's part of the favor of God, the grace of God upon those who are humble. Again, part of being humble is trusting in the Lord with all your heart. You trust him first. You lean not on your own understanding. You don't think here first. You go to the Word first. You go to God in prayer first, and you rely on him to tell you the action that you need to take. In all your ways, acknowledge him for everything you do. And when you do, he directs your paths. Not being wise in your own eyes. You don't look at yourself as wiser than everyone else. You believe that God is the one that does that for you. And there is plenty between verses 7 and 8 down to our scripture, which again is verse 34, that says, "Surely he scorns the scornful, but gives grace to the humble." And the last verse is, "The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be to the legacy of fools." So we inherit glory. What a phenomenal thought that when we put ourselves not first thought, but when we put God first in everything we do or think or believe, that we are rewarded with glory, with an inheritance of glory and with favor from the Lord. Just another key to what is humility.